Welcome, everyone. This is the most powerful home-based business on the planet. This is the VIP Club Wealth Podium Saturday demonstration call. VIP Club was founded, and Wealth Podium was founded in Montreal, Canada by Danny Geither. Professional marketing material is going to be in 8 languages right now with plans to expand to 195 countries. What is Wealth Podium and the VIP Club exactly? Well, first of all, the Wealth Podium is a wealth vehicle that is a product-based, a information product-based membership program that creates a 5-figure a month income with a free affiliate membership. So, actually was founded last summer. Well, it's 5 years in the making, and it was started last summer by Danny. It pre-launched, and then VIP Club is an elite division of the Wealth Podium company, and it actually pre-launched on May 3rd. So right now we're just going into the full launch period, and the momentum is gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining. And one of my other meetings talk about the story of momentum and how momentum builds. It's one of those things that the massive flywheel starts to build, crank just barely. You can't really see exactly what it was that cranked it, and all of a sudden you have a breakthrough, but you've made a bunch of different turns to move the flywheel, and all of a sudden it's moving down the mountain so fast it's unstoppable. Very relevant to where we are right now. So, why would you be interested in this in any way, shape, or form? Well, because instant pay. All right, you're paid instantly. We have 6 different processors. Our newest processor is Allied eWallet worldwide. It's going to allow people around the world in the United States to receive their payments. And basically, you're going to be able to move the money from your back office into your processor. You want to keep it there? Fine. You want to move it to your bank account? Fine. It's up to you. You're going to be paid instantly anytime money moves. With the poor job market, high inflation, and government issues and tyranny around the world, you have a very high need and desire for this type of wealth vehicle. Now, I want you to be open-minded. I want you to get all of the information before assuming something that's simply not true. And here's why. This is unique. This is special. This is something different that has yet to be done before. So, I encourage you to stay open-minded and listen to the very end. And we will get all your questions answered as well. So, how exactly do you get started with your business and buy your information products? Well, you're going to take $250. That $250 is going to be sent into your back office. Now, in this case, we're likely going to be using Solid Trust Pay if you pay with a credit card. Now, watch the 3rd video on the website to see exactly how to make that product purchase. And again, all you're doing is making a product purchase. You're making a product purchase for information services. All right? The products range from personal development products, software programs you can instantly download, graphics, templates, 50 different video series, not just a YouTube video series, but high level quality of video series that are going to help you and your business. On top of that, you will become an affiliate for free. So, what's an affiliate? An affiliate is where you're allowed to purchase some of our wholesale electronics and gadgets from our wholesale affiliate partners. For example, I bought a new Bluetooth headset for my cell phone. I shopped it on Amazon, I shopped it on eBay and other places online. I got it 50%, roughly about 48% actually to be exact, with tax and shipping less than I would have paid through eBay or Amazon, any other websites, through our back office is a discount. That's just for members only. Members then can give those as gifts, buy them for themselves, or they can resell those services for a 6% margin. For example, you want to resell that headset? You don't have to buy the headset and store it. You can buy a bunch of them and sell them if you want, or you can just create an affiliate membership and then you can resell those products. So let's talk about exactly how this works. It's a revolutionary, simple new concept. People all over the world earning a 5-figure a month passive income. Our goal is helping poor people and everyday people around the world earn this type of an income. The Wealth Podium has been doing this incredibly well in a massive, massive momentum freight train steam, and it's now evolving into the VIP club. See where it says VIP or WP 250 qualifier. The reason it says WP is because it's the Wealth Podium 250 qualifier, meaning that once you're qualified, then you're going to be in the position to earn in the profit centers. First profit center is the VIP 500. Second profit center is VIP 1000. So once you buy your products, you're in business in 5 minutes. It's going to be $250 to buy your information package of products. You must be committed all out with an unrelenting determination to find 2 partners. You're encouraged to do this in 48 hours if you want to maximize your earnings the quickest possible way. So don't come in here, buy your products, and then take off for 6 months and never call us back. I mean, granted, it's a free country. You can buy what you want, but we really encourage you, strongly encourage you, and give you positive hope and belief to find 2 partners in 48 hours to maximize your earnings. If you do that, you continue to do that in 48 hours, you can have a $12,000 a month passive income. That's how powerful this is. So what do you get for your product purchase? You're going to join, you're in business in 5 minutes. Receive your own website. You're going to receive the back office, which runs like a little mini bank account. You want to make sure your password is incredibly secure because you have money in the back office. Track your earnings, pay for a friend, transfer earnings to a friend, get paid on a debit card, your own website, your own capture page, which is with an autoresponder built in. There's so much value for the $250 product purchase that we want to over deliver thousands and thousands of dollars worth of value that you will see. So I encourage you to take a look at the back office training, the video number 2 on the website, for a good look at what's in that back office, about 30 minutes. We have the world to conquer, one person at a time, starting with ourselves. Phase 1, WP 250. Remember how I said you're going to want to get 2 partners. These people are as good as you or better than you. Let's say Sue is a winner. You may have to go through 10 people, 20 people to interview to find the right 2 people. So you must be absolutely determined to find the right 2. Now, it's always going to be easiest to talk to somebody that you know, trust, and love, because you know their history, you know what their work ethic's like, you know what their past experience in business is like. Granted, if you want to market, you recommend Craigslist or other forms of marketing to find these 2 partners. Now, if you do it that way, you may have to talk to even more to interview the right 2 people. Now, remember, you are interviewing these people. You only need 2. You don't just go out and get the first person you talk to. It could happen. That could be, a warm market and you find the right one. But you want to find the absolute best 2 people. So Sue's first and Sam is second. You're going to get $25 for each. Now, here's where the leverage begins. Sue and Sam are taught the exactly same thing that you were just taught. They get their product purchased for $250. They commit on a stack of Bibles that they're going to find 2 people better than themselves or as good and encouraged in 48 hours. So let's say Sue or Sam get their first person. Well, let's call him Lee. You're now going to be even on your product purchase. So this is a very important question. When you buy your information services products and you take this business with a vigor, you're going to be receiving your $250 product purchase back on your third affiliate. You brought in 2, Sue and Sam brought in 1. Let's say Tom is second, Meg is third, and Don is fourth. You're going to receive $600 for those 3 positions. Now let's add that up. 25, 25, 200, 200, 200, and 200. That's $850 total earnings in what's called the WP250. How many people did you bring in? 2. You brought in 2. Sue and Sam also brought in 2. It's called a 2x2. Those people on the second level that Sue and Sam brought in are making us $800 in earnings. Now, here's the tricky part. This is what makes this business residual. So I want you to understand this. I really encourage you to write your questions down now, because this was the most difficult and challenging thing for me to understand when I first learned about this thing. So, Lee is 200. You've now received $250 in instant pay. Remember how we talked about you received instant pay? So you actually received $25 in instant pay, $50 in instant pay, and now you've got $250 in instant pay for those 3 affiliates. The next 3 people, this is super, super important. The next 3 people are going to create what's called leverage. Leveraged profit earnings. The sophisticated software that has been designed by Danny, is going to leverage the $600 in earnings into phase number 2. It's called the VIP 500. The VIP 500 is going to be built for you automatically. You're not building the VIP 500. You are building the WP 250. The reason it's built for you automatically is because you're then leveraging others in the company who are going to be positioned left to right by the sophisticated software. So you do not focus on the VIP 500. You only focus here. So again, the $600 in profit earnings from Tom, Meg, and Don are going to be leveraged into the VIP 500. Now, there's $100 left over here. So if you are already in the Mixer is the Wealth Podium program that started this all. The purpose of helping people in third world countries and other countries around the world to earn a passive income. That Mixer program is a $100 program. So if you're already in that, you will receive $100 in cash. If you're not, you're going to see a little sign in your back office that says, not in Mixer. And you're going to wonder, where's my $100? Well, you're going to see that you're now added into the Mixer. It is very, very encouraging to see that Mixer be built for you automatically, folks. Let me tell you, I love waking up in the morning and see my Mixer being growing, and I'm adding more and more income to it, and I haven't even touched it. I haven't done anything with it. I don't work on the Mixer. All that we do in the VIP club is work on the WP250. We got to make sure that we are qualified. That's it. We got to make sure we're qualified. Now, when we're qualified, we don't just take off to Tahiti and call it a day. We do want to be a manager. We want to be a leader. We want to make sure that Sue and Sam helped qualify themselves. How would Sue and Sam get qualified? Sue and Sam will get qualified by Lee, Tom, Meg, and Don, all doing what they swore on a stack of Bibles to do, which is find 2 people like them or better than them. Remember, we're interviewing these people, folks. This is not a, get anybody and everybody. No, you're interviewing people to find the 2 best, the 2 best people. And those 2 people are going to do the same. These are people that are hungry for a 5-figure income. These are people that are hungry with a definite purpose in life and a goal and an aim. And they're desiring to make their families better, okay? These are the people that you're looking for. So be very, very cautious on who you decide to bring in when you interview them. Now we're here to help you do that process as well. Here's a glimpse at what's going to happen in the VIP 500, in the VIP 500. It's going to fill for you automatically. It's going to grow to a $12,000 80 a month income. This is a passive residual income. This is why you are motivated to do exactly what I just showed you in the WP 250, because it's going to grow into a $12,000 a month income. How long is it going to take? Well, it depends on if you follow the 48-hour challenge or if you take longer. So let's be realistic. Let's say you interview people and you're going to interview a lot of people to find your two best. And let's say it takes you 90 days for you to have the VIP 500 built for you automatically. What happens after that 90-day period? And I'm saying it could happen in 12 days, but let's say it happens in 90 days. Well, once it's complete, you're automatically, through profit, you're going to have the opportunity to reinvest into your business every month through profit. For example, take $500, put it back into your business from the $12,280. So what are you left with? Oh, $11,780. Now the fun just begins here, because in the last position in the VIP 500, where you see the 9,600, the last position, once that's filled, what will happen is the sophisticated software is going to do something amazing. It's going to create more leverage. This is really a beautiful thing here, folks. It's going to leverage you into what's called the VIP 1000. Now we have yet to start the VIP 1000. Again, this is in its infancy. The Wealth Podium only pre-launched last year. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of members of the Wealth Podium. It is big. But the VIP Club is still in its infancy. Remember, it's just an elite division of the Wealth Podium. So as the earnings from the Wealth Podium, the $100 mixer program, are compounding for these other folks around the world, what are they doing? Well, they're looking for ways to increase their earnings. How do they do that? Well, they enter the WP 250. Once they're qualified there, they go to the 500 and then to the 1000. So this is all happening. This is what I'm talking about, momentum of the flywheel. That's exactly where we're at, folks. Write your questions down. We will be glad to answer them for you. Contact your mentor, myself, and we will be happy to do this. Watch the training videos in the back office. There's a new one called the 2x2. It's the day 3 training. It's going to go through the comp plan in about 30 minutes. There's also a comp plan training under tools in the back office. It's an entire slideshow that breaks it down item by item. I encourage you to study that. Take it very seriously. This is your money here on the line, so know how you're earning this money. It's the same for everybody. It doesn't change. It has not changed since day one. It's not going to change. It's the same for every single person. It's consistent, not going anywhere. Our goal is to have this last forever. Forever is a long word. So let's say 20 years. Why? Because it's all sustained through future profits. So no matter what happens, you're making this amount of money. 12,280 in the 500, 24,560 in the 1,000. Now here's where it really gets exciting. It's called sponsor bonuses. These sponsor bonuses are automatically given to you for the people that you sponsored into the business. For example, Sue and Sam, you got 2. You did the minimum. You interviewed all these people, and Sue or Sam are your 2 best. Warm market people, cold market people, whatever they were, they're your 2 best. Because you did that, you're going to receive $1,000.68 per month of sponsor bonuses. Again, watch the comp plan training in the back office, day 3 video, to see exactly how that works in more detail. Same thing for the 1,000, $2,136 per month. Let's add that up. 12,280 for the 500, 24,560 for the 1,000. That's 36,840 total. That's a monthly passive residual income. That should be music to your ears, folks. That's the best. One of my favorite words in the world is called residual income equals cash flow. Cash flow. That's what we're working for here. Business entrepreneurs are always looking for different streams of cash flow. Now, This is not necessarily going to be your only, business you ever work on the rest of your life. Because once this is built, you're done. You don't have to do anything. There's no new affiliates. The 2x6 is complete. It's done. You're done. You don't have to work on this anymore. Okay, folks? Sure, you can. You can go out and sponsoring more people to increase your sponsor bonuses. And let's say you do 10. Well, then you can multiply this figure here by 10. That's a very nice number. One of the questions that come up, and I think it's a very silly question, but we have to address it. Is this some sort of a pyramid? Well, what is a pyramid? A pyramid is something where all the people on top are making all the money, right? I agree. In this case, 90% is being paid out in commission. When you make your product purchase, you will see there's a disclaimer that says 90% is paid out in commission by the Wealth Podium company. 90%. That's for everybody, not just for me, for you, everybody. 90%. So it's definitely not a pyramid. Guys on top are not making all the money. 90% is being paid out. Is that some sort of a gifting program? Well, absolutely not, because you're buying an information services product with thousands of dollars of value and becoming an affiliate for free. All right? So I encourage you to ask your sponsor, ask your mentor, ask questions on a live demonstration like this, exactly why this is a 100 legitimate business, like a mini franchise in a box, digital franchise, that's going to create a 5-figure a month income. I want to recap this with you. Find 2 personal referrals. Help them find 2. This is going to lead you to financial freedom. Build your WP250 qualifier, the 2x2, right? You're interviewing 2 people to find the 2 best that are like you or better than you. The Wealth Podium software is going to build the 500 and the 1,000 for you. Within as soon as 15 to 30 days, if you follow this, you can have a passive $12,000 a month income. That's cash flow every single month. Now, let's say 90 days. Let's say 6 months. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? It will then compound over $35,000 a month as you continue. I have a question for you. Do you believe this? Do you believe this? Do you believe this? And if you're skeptical, that's good, because fear is a good thing. Why? Because you can only know love by knowing fear. All right. So if you're skeptical, I embrace you and I love you for it, because fear is, like I said, is an incredibly good thing. So get the facts. Why don't you believe this? What is it you need to find out that this makes 100% sense? Well, one of the things that I needed to find out was, can I lose money? Well, first of all, this is not an investment, folks, at all. The word investment is the black mark on it, okay? We do not do any investments. We have nothing to do with it. This is a product purchase. And be very clear. You're just buying $250 worth of information products, okay? You become an affiliate for free. If you take that blood oath, and I'm being hypothetical here, but the blood oath of getting those 2 partners that are like you or better than you, you will not lose money here, folks. Now, how can I say that? Well, I can say that because this is not an investment. Never say that. This is a product purchase, but you will get your product purchase back with your first 3 affiliates if you make that commitment. So, my next question is this. Do you believe this will change your life? Do you believe this will create this type of cash flow? Do you believe this is real? Because if you do, this is going to truly change your life for the better financially and create a nice stream of passive income. Now, if you do not, that's okay. I can't change your belief. Again, fear is a good thing, and I embrace it with you. But just make sure that you have all the information before making an assumption that is simply not true. Okay, because this is happening. The momentum is here. The flywheel is cranking. We're going to look back and people are going to say, what was it that caused the breakthrough? What was it that caused the VIP club to really break through? And we're going to kind of laugh and we're going to say, well, there wasn't really one specific thing. It was a compound effect of the momentum that was being built day by day by day, person by person, leader by leader. There wasn't one thing. But that's where we're at right now. We're in the middle of building that momentum. So you have the choice of plugging into that momentum and riding this wave all the way into the sand. Or you could sit back and 6 months from now, you can ask your friends how they're doing and they can show you exactly the amount of cash flow that they're getting from their back office. So the decision is yours. I encourage you to get back to the person that sent you to this video, this live webinar, and say 2 words, I am in. I'm in. I want to thank you so much for your valuable time. Again, you can only believe what you believe. We cannot change that. All right. So if you have a very skeptical and fearful mind, I just encourage you to not give opinions without fact. So what you have is fact, and what you really believe is fact in front of you. You've done your thorough research. Then I encourage you to bring your opinion and your guidance, because I love it. I really appreciate it. But until you have those solid facts, please, opinions are one of the most useless things without facts known to man. Keep them to yourself. Believe what you believe. I encourage you to get back to the person now. Ride this momentum all the way back into the sand and the beach. Welcome. Maybe the first to welcome you into the VIP club, the Wealth Podium. We're signing off. Thank you so much for your valuable and precious time. See you at the top.